You can go first, because you know.
You gotta answer, what is love?
Oh, gosh.
What is love?
What's up, everybody? We are on our way to meet with 3 couples today and to talk about love. We're constantly surrounded by this perfect, ideal,
I think it's because my heart starts pounding every time I see you.
relationship or
You find me
situation in
attractive?
which 2 people are just madly in love with each other, and things might not work out perfectly right away, but at some point they work out perfectly. And there's drama, and it pulls on your heartstrings, and it raises your blood pressure, but that's not really what love is. It's smaller things, it's the little things.
So the first time where I knew I was in love with Medea, I was in my room and I was looking at her and I just kept staring at her. We was playing, joking, having a good time. And then I was like, you know I love you, right? Like all playful and joking. I'm like, oh my gosh, did I just say that?
I love your personality, like all around. Like even though you be talking your shit, you know what I'm saying, a whole lot. The fact that you do, and like a lot of the times, people don't know like the background of you as a whole. So like to know all of that, like, and to see why you stand so firm in who you are and why you do have the love and the passion that you do for the things that you do say. I don't know, it just, you make me really happy because you've definitely added that value to my life.
He gives me some type of like certainty. So I think that's a really big thing for me, is that he makes me very certain for like, and make sure I'm fulfilled within whichever category it is. He's very, he has really good verbiage to let me know that it's certain that I'm here, and he does that really well. Like, I don't know, but I've never had nobody do that for me. That was weird. Stop.
What is love? What is love? There are so many different ways to describe love, and everyone kind of perceives love and understands love and gives love differently. And I wanted to dig into that and just sort of have something dedicated to giving a little piece of love to anyone who watches it.
Love is walking together, talking together. No, it's an Isley Brothers song. I kid. It is, love is an action word, so you have to do it. Love is something that does not need to be translated. You know, I mean that to say, like, you know you love somebody because when you do the love thing, it's evident. You ain't gotta explain that you love something or somebody. You know, like, I love myself, and I show that by taking care of myself. You know, I love my girlfriend by showing that. You know, telling her it's not gonna be enough. I would have to show her.
Love can be so many words, and that's why it's hard for me to describe love in one category, because like, you know, in general, love is a feeling and an emotion that you have towards something or someone or some feeling or another. And so for me, it's more so it's a bond for me with someone that's so special that if broken, it would break a part of me.
you know, we come together collectively as a partner and as friends and as, you know, a relationship, as a bond. And, you know, understanding that who I am to her, to allow her to become her best self as well. So that's what I say, you know, what keeps us going. Yeah.
Love is an agreement between two or more parties that you're going to treat each other a certain way and abide by a set guideline that you have for each other on a rational side. On the emotional side, I think love is really, love is what happens when you, I think love is, I don't want to say, love is carefree, like for real. Like when you really love somebody, all of your inhibitions and your like mental breaks, they go out the window.
There was a book published back in the mid-90s called The 5 Love Languages. And this book is about 5 different forms of like love or action, like 5 different buckets of loving actions that people do or like to have done. So it's ways that people show and receive love. And the book basically explains that everyone has, you know, a mix of these love languages within themselves, but some are more prominent as far as the ones that they like to receive or the ones that they are comfortable and confident giving to others. The love languages are physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation, acts of service, and gifts. So, like personally, mine would be, you know, physical touch and quality time probably at the top. I love hugs, or when someone is feeling sad, I comfort them by like holding them or rubbing their back, that kind of thing, and spending time with the people that I love. So it's learning about that. Some people prefer, you know, when you do acts of service for them, if they need help with something and you come over and you help them, and that means the world to them. So everyone gives love and receives love differently. So I wanted to talk to these couples about what their love languages are, and, you know, the process of learning your partner's love language and learning how to speak it so that they clearly understand and feel your love.
My love language is all about, to me, is affection. You know, showing somebody that you care, waking up in the morning to make breakfast for them, waking up when they're sick, oodles and noodles, you know, just being there for them no matter what. Just showing that person that you care. It could be a small thing.
My love language is words of affirmation and quality time. Everything after that, I could give less than 3 fucks about, but yeah, that's me.
My love language is weirdly, like he would say, and so do all the books, physical touch is a really big love language of mine.
Facts.
And it took me a while to understand it and understand why, because I was like, that's not me. But in reality, like when I look back at my past and look back at my wants, I think it was just filling a void that I haven't had in the past. So I think that's why, that's the main love language for me, and this is why we work.
Okay. So, when I met Unique, she was not the beautiful woman that you see today, you know, but not to say that she isn't beautiful, but, you know, the sureness to, like, the actuality of self, that's definitely, like, the best quality of Unique.
You know, when she first met me, she was like, you're coming into yourself, you know, like she called it before I seen it in myself, like all that. So like, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that you own you is for Unique.
Duh.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's the best thing popping about Unique. She is who she say she is. Every time. So she mad. like angry Hulk status, you know, and like when she happy, she happy. And I think that's rare to see somebody like always be themselves, regardless of where they at. So I think that's the best thing popping. Unique is always who she says she gonna be, who she says she is.
I try, yeah.
She's living her purpose life. That's the best thing about it.
Yeah. I don't think that it's like ever easy, but the fact that we can like she said, we can come up to each other and like let down those guards and be honest with each other about certain stuff, it like makes it easier for us to get through that.
Love means something different to everyone. Everyone has different needs, everyone has different wants, dreams, passions. It's just raw, emotional, and it's very true. It's